Next game is the Panthers and the Seahawks. The Seahawks took this one 37-27. How about Andy Dalton having a good game? 34 of 58, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. Who would have thought that Andy Dalton would have a good fantasy day today? Miles Sanders led the way for all rushers. He just had the 9 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. Been a disappointing season from him, but good bailout for that touchdown. Dalton just had the 2 carries for 11 yards on the ground. Laviska Shenault had 2 carries for 7, and Chuba Hubbard just had the 1 carry for 2. Adam Thielen, add him for sure if he is on your waiver wire. 11 catches for 145 yards and a touchdown on 14 targets. Stellar stuff from him. He had a good game last game with Bryce Young also, so this is going across quarterbacks he's producing. Definitely add Adam Thielen. DJ Chark, another guy I think is worth looking at for a possible add. For not a definite add quite yet, but he is definitely someone they're looking at. 4 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown for him. Just would have liked to see him haul in more of those targets. Miles Sanders, he'll do some work in the passing game. 5 catches, 38 yards on 9 targets. Terrace Marshall had 5 catches for 35 yards on 8 targets. Jonathan Mingo just had the 3 catches for 21. I think his role is going to develop more when Bryce Young is in there. Tommy Tremble just had the 1 catch for 15. Hayden Hurst, disappointing game from him. Disappointing to see that Tommy Tremble and Ian Thomas had the same amount of catches. 1 catch for 11 yards for Hurst on 3 targets. Ian Thomas had 1 catch for 8. Chuba Hubbard had 2 catches for 2. And Laviska Shenault had 1 catch for no yards. So Adam Thielen, definite add. DJ Chark, a softer add, but an add. Miles Sanders, don't get too concerned with this 9 carries for 24 yards. I think he's a good buy low because he's still getting volume. Chuba Hubbard is the only other running back to get a carry here, and he only had 1. So even though Miles Sanders clearly got bailed out by this touchdown, a solid buy low candidate right now. I think he's a good runner. For the Seahawks, Geno Smith had an okay day. 23 of 36, 296 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Ken Walker is a stud. He is a must start. 18 carries for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just stellar stuff from him. Zach Charbonnet getting more looks in this game too, and he produced 9 carries for 46 yards. Really good stuff. 5.1 yard average. DJ Dallas just had the 2 carries for 7, and Geno Smith had -4 yards on the ground. DK Metcalf, another guy. Play him every single week. 6 catches for 112 yards on 8 targets. Ken Walker also added the 3 catches for 59 yards. Just an amazing game for him. Noah Fant had 4 catches for 41 yards. Colby Parkinson had 3 catches for 38. Tyler Lockett just had the 3 for 34. Jaxon Smith-Njigba just had the 1 catch for 10. Jake Bobo had a catch for 5 and a touchdown. Zach Charbonnet just had the 1 catch for -1. And DJ Dallas had a catch for -2. Interesting to see Ken Walker have so much passing game usage because that isn't usually the case for him. This tight end group for the Seahawks is so unpredictable. I wouldn't go adding Noah Fant off of this. It's either going to be Fant, Parkinson, Disley. You just never know who's going to get what there. But Ken Walker, I think he's a must start no matter what. Geno Smith's okay. I would understand if you dropped him because he's kind of in that same like middle of the pack, like Jared Goff sort of quarterback. But I think the main thing to take away from here, Metcalf, Walker, start every single week.